What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to film this immediately after the last video because I had a lot of fun. So we're going to keep going. We did not make too much progress on our level. We also have been making negative progress on our money, but that's alright. That's how wipe always starts out. It's always tough in the beginning. I think that's it. I'll see you in the raids. Where are we? That's going to be my phrase for most of this wipe as I learn this gigantic map. I think we're at docks. Well, I don't know if we can call this docks. I guess we'll call this shipping. Go with shipping, yeah, that sounds better. Because docks is... Whoa, there's a lot of them. Okay. That's all our healing, because I forgot to pack Ramadan. You would think if I was starting the game out, right? For the first raid of the session, I would do a better job making sure I had everything. But that's just not my style. Alright, well, we'll probably find some more healing. Somewhere. Like in here. I'm just kidding. I know you can't find healing in here, but you can find a pouch. Which is nice. Because now I can put 2 on my chest. I've actually decided... I mean, pouches are cheap, but I just don't feel like buying them. And with the new bot update, and at least we'll take this, see if we can get out and sell something for once. With the new bot update, with them having vests on and stuff, I think you don't need to bring in as many pouches in the beginning of wipe. You know, you can just find the pouches from the bots and then put them on. Then I know there's a med cabinet nearby. I think I came across one the other day here. But the thing I don't know about, I think it's in this container here. The thing I don't know about is where the other spawns might be. Because I just think that on this new map, especially in such a giant area like shipping, I feel like there's gotta be another spawn in here, you know? Let's see, can we jump? Nice. I think the med cabinet's right here. Alright, take it. How many did we get? 2. We'll take it. 2's better than 0. Or a bandage. Actually, wait, we kind of need bandages right now. For this mag, it looks cool. We're doing a quest for bandages anyway for Anna. So I know the other quests make me go play on Modka and Mall and stuff. Oh, I thought that was a dude. Just a barrel. I'm a little jumpy. I don't really want to play those maps right now, especially with the fact that this map is brand new and exciting. That makes me less enthusiastic to play the other maps even more, but also the fact that I just don't like them. Oh, this is not a room we can get into. Nice. Okay, well, we found the special vault, huh? That's the key card, chew key card, or whatever. One-shot key card. There we go. Got it eventually. That's in shipping. Alright, so maybe this isn't the best spot to be in. It's probably okay now. I doubt there's a lot of people with key cards to run, but this seems like it could be a dangerous spot in the future. I think we're going to leave this area. I feel like there's a lot of bots over there. I don't really feel like dealing with them right now because we're so low on healing, because we're dummies. So what we're going to do is go somewhere else where we probably just run into players instead. This is a nice spot, huh? I think you can probably shoot through there. My gun goes through it, so you can probably shoot through it. That's a nice little lookout spot there. Okay, we got like 3 items. Time to move on. We're gonna go... I feel like in the last video, I rotated counterclockwise the entire time. So we're gonna go clockwise this time. And to see if it does better for us. I'm a little worried about this approach though, because I feel like there's a good shot that people that were in power plant and stuff will be coming this way next, because shipping is just such a huge beacon of come over here and loot me that I feel like a lot of people will go to that point of interest. But who knows? It's a new map. I don't know anything about the player base on this map. I'm learning everything again, so maybe no one goes to shipping. Maybe it's a pretty safe spot. We'll find out some other time. Gotta keep up with my scanning though, because there's just so many directions that someone could sneak up on us now. Alright, we see that's looted, and we are out of energy. So, someone's here. Those look like trees. Someone was here. Someone very well could still be here. Can't believe I died though. No, in the last video, my last raid. The food and water. So sad. That was our best loot, I think, of wipe. Not that that's saying much. We've only played like 3 raids. That was our best one. We had some nice armor, an M4. We were feeling good. And then the game, our own stupidity took it away from us. Bummer. Oh yeah, you can see the crack from here, so I think you would be able to see someone in it, but would be a pretty hard shot. I gotta start packing energy too. Man, raids with the new island, raids are so much more expensive now. I'm like not making any money because I keep dying, and you need to bring in like extra food, extra water, extra energy. I feel like in the old island, in the beginning, I wouldn't bring in food, because you just didn't really need it. I would just play the raids a little shorter and not worry about having like food and stuff all the time. But I feel like in New Island now, you need to bring in stuff for like a long raid. Even if you're not planning on staying for a long time, I think it just takes a long time to leave. Like, I think it's a 20-minute timer now, which I think you can survive on. We'll check it out. I think you'd still be fine. Full food, full water in 20 minutes. But you have to get to the exfil too, which I feel like was just going to take a long time, so you probably always need food and water just to play it safe. I don't like risking it though. In that last video where I died to starvation, or dehydration actually, now, I was plenty full, I just died to dehydration. When that happened, like, I hate that feeling. That's why it's very rare that that happens to me, because I just hate the feeling of not having plenty of food and water in raid. Kind of interesting, we haven't actually heard or seen anyone on this side of the map. Getting still a lot of stuff over there, which sounds like, I guess that's prison and research. I think that was more prison though, which makes sense. I feel like those are going to stay as very popular spots, especially research. Everyone recognizes it. It looks fairly, compared to some of the other changes to the other points of interest, I feel like research looks relatively the same as it used to. And I think people are going to go there a lot because that's just what we know, at least for now. Sure, things will change as people learn the map and stuff, but for now I feel like everyone's drawn to research because it's comfortable. It feels, I don't want to say safe because it feels very dangerous, but it feels safe in the sense like I recognize this place. I kind of know where I am, which is a nice feeling in a game like this. Alright. Let's go. I think I see a bot down there. Let's go check out the house. I don't know, is this like a mansion? I think it's like the only house on this island, so I'm gonna call it a mansion. It looks pretty nice. Maybe without the graffiti. I think I saw a bot down there, so I'll be paying attention for gunshots down there. Otherwise, things seem pretty safe so far. Let's get our stamina up before we charge in, though. Alright, that seems like enough. Let's check it out. Already been looted. It's not really a surprise. What's this? Sure. Take everything right now. I think that's a VSS mag or a Val mag or something. there's anything left for us here to take, I guess. Not looking promising. Oh, we can take a chocolate bar, right? Alright, so looking down here, I think the bots are respawned as well, because I think I see stuff on the ground down there. So I'm going to just skip that area. We're going to try to get to radio next. Kind of hard to find a point of interest that's not been completely looted right now. I guess part of that is the fact that it just... Those are birds, okay. It feels like there's not that much loot to take, like I said before. So it's pretty easy to just take everything and leave nothing for the slowpokes like me that show up after. I think what we get, we got one VSS mag, one Val mag. That's all we got. But let's go check out radio. Maybe we'll find this person, right? Maybe they'll be close. Maybe they'll be up here. We won't know anytime soon though because we are out of stamina again. Alright, we're feeling a little better. We had a snack as well. Still hearing some shots that are really far away, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Wonder if the guy went all the way up to lighthouse. Got a bot over there on the left at whatever camp that is. I don't know, there's not a lot of bots out here, so maybe that's why we get a lot more activity on the other side of the map, because there's like a lot more bots over there. Like this whole space is like kind of like a dead zone. No bots are here, so someone can basically run through this complete area without us having any idea that they're near us. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I feel like I would like some more bots to at least make it a little easier to figure out where players are. Alright, there's... Yeah, we made it. Oh, it's a lot farther away than it was. Dude, I feel like there's a third one. You're good. Alright, so as far as I know, there is no way for someone to sneak in here with the bots out front. Probably because they already left. Okay. Oh, there's a fourth one. I gotta remember that guy, huh? Well, let's see if they left us anything. Dude, this is this glitch, man, where you can't grab stuff out of the cabinets. Whatever. I used to not care about it too much. I don't think any of these cabinets are working. Yeah, I used to not care about it too much because it didn't seem like a big deal, right? It's just like a couple things you can't grab. I think it's everything. Do these cabinets work for anybody right now? I can't get anything out of them. But now with the more spread out loot, I feel like every container you find is important. So that bug where you can't grab stuff out of cabinets is like extremely frustrating. Yeah, I think it's a me problem. I don't think it's a me problem. It seems like every drawer. Let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe my settings, like, because I'm crouching in real life and maybe I'm too tall or something. But let me know if you're able to actually grab stuff out of those cabinets. I don't think it's working. I think it's completely bugged. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully I'm just doing something wrong. And we're not going to find anything here, then. Oh, there's a few things. I was thinking, like, okay, maybe he didn't make the filing cabinets so we can get some stuff from there, but we can't get it either. Probably he has the same issue, and that's why he just skips the filing cabinets. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I've actually looted successfully a single filing cabinet. All wipe. Which all wipe is like a couple hours, but still, that's what it feels like. Oh. Didn't even leave us anything. Okay. I feel like we're OKP. At that site, OKP? I don't know. I feel like we're a little cursed right now. Every time I grab one, we have died, but we also just die in most of our raids right now. So hopefully we can make it out. We have it's a spec quest to escape within OKP7, and we have not been successful with it. Ah, we're already stocked up. Nice. Alright. Did a little reorganization there. Managed to get the rope. I don't think we're going to do any more reorganization right now. Try to get this tackle box. Thing's big. We're going to leave it like that guy did. Take the ammo box too. Might as well. Never mind. We're leaving the ammo box. Okay. Let us try to get out of here. There we go. Sign. I thought that was a person on the rocks. I think we're good now. I think we're good to leave. Food and water is getting low. Well, not really. I got some trauma from the last time, so we're going to just fix that right now. And actually, that would give us a lot more space. Maybe we could get that tackle box in, but I'm not going to bother. This door open? Oh, nice. It does. I'm ready to leave. Okay, you might be able to sneak in the radio past those front bots at least, if you take that path. Think we can make this route here? Or are we gonna just die? Okay, that was scary. Bots just respawned. Like, why are those signs there? This seems weird. Like, why are we not allowed to run through there? Alright, luckily they're pretty far away, so they're missing all their shots. But they are taking a lot of shots. So let's pay attention here and see if anyone peeks us. Didn't see any activity in the windows, so that's good. Really think I just need to survive a raid. How are they still shooting? I guess they can see me. So I'm not 100% sure that they're shooting me now. I guess we'll find out soon enough. That guy's kind of shooting me through a wall too. They're probably shooting me. I mean, we've already made plenty of noise, right? What's a little bit more noise? Don't see anyone reacting to it though. I guess it's good. Oh, is that a nice gun though? Maybe we can grab that. I feel like these should open. I don't really care about that bot. I more care about someone shows up in the research windows looking for us because of this bot, which doesn't seem to be happening. I think we want this. I feel like this probably sells for a decent bit, especially right now when we're hurting for money. Alright, let's keep going. So far, I don't see anybody, which is making me feel good, but also feel confused. I feel like I think this is a pretty popular exfil as well right now, probably for the same reason that I was talking about for research. It's familiar, it's near research where everyone else is, where they're already going, and it's an easy one to find because it's got like a whole building and stuff. Hopefully we see some bots though. I think in a previous raid we watched this dude get mowed down like right here. That was the raid we died in to dehydration actually. We were following him and he got like right here and just wrecked. which I think can be pretty preventable, actually, what happened to that guy. As long as you're just paying attention when you come up here. If you see bots, because they're very easy to spot. If you see the bots, then you're good. If you don't see the bots, maybe play it a little more cautiously. Ooh, that's money right there. Let's go. No, we're not going to stand out here in the open. Let's just get out of here. Let's go. Alright, no player kills, but we did survive our first raid in the last like 3 or 4 raids. So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe things will turn around after this. Let's get this all sold. Most of this all sold, and then I'll see you in the next raid. Alright, where are we now? This is a new spawn. I haven't gotten this one yet. We are on some kind of beach, it looks like. We can't get up this hill. Okay. Please let us up the hill. I don't want to be trapped down here. Oh, we're at Lighthouse. Okay. Nice. Haven't actually been here yet. I stopped by in my how do we get out of here? I stopped by here in my very first raid where I didn't see anyone. Saw that it was already looted, and then I left. That was my entire experience at Lighthouse. I ran all the way up here, saw there was like 2 crates opened from the outside, and then just left. Not today. Today we are going to be the crate openers if I can ever get up this hill. I realized too, so on Old Island, okay, can't do that one either. I gotta figure these hills out. On Old Island there were spots where like you would get stuck, you couldn't climb up. But if you were like, knew what you were doing, you could like make little jumps here and there to get up steep hills that normally you couldn't just straight run up. So I'm sure it's a similar thing here, where there's hills that I can run up. I just need to figure out where to jump and stuff. But I haven't figured that out yet. So for now, we're gonna have to take some long routes. We don't know any shortcuts, basically. Hope there's not someone else here. I feel like I have no idea if there's someone here or not. I don't know. I don't know if there's another spawn nearby or anything. There is. Maybe he's struggling to climb up the hill as well. It's seen these. Yeah, floating box over there. We're gonna keep everything kind of shut too, just to cover our tracks a little bit better. Freaking fishing rod. Okay. Don't think we're taking this. And that is not how you climb this ladder. Okay. I will say I like the new lighthouse a lot more. I actually... Oh, okay. Let's try this out. Got a new sight. First time we've seen that sight. And water. That's awesome. I typically wouldn't go to Lighthouse on Old Island because it made me sick. I mean, it was really far and out of the way. It looks pretty good. So I didn't like that fact. So I would usually skip it just for that reason. But at the same time, if I did go all the way over to it, I would never go up it because I always felt sick afterwards. Just like running up the spiral was not a very fun experience for me in VR. Oops. This is probably not a super popular spot, I would bet. It's pretty out of the way, and right next to it you have radio and research. And I feel like those are going to get a lot more attention from people. I'm not making that mistake. We're not going to die. Why are we so low? What happened to our health? We are not going to die from dehydration ever again. Cool Whip guarantee. Alright, let's keep going. I'm checking out from the right side here. Mostly that's where my scanning is going because I could see someone coming from like village and running this way to Lighthouse. Because that's exactly what I did in a previous raid. And I just assume everybody thinks like me. That's probably dumb. And also it's very open over there, so I should have a pretty good time spotting someone if they are coming from that direction. And I guess we'll go to radio next. See what's up. Okay, still adventuring on. Oh, that's like old little beach bunker down there. Hate that place. We're not going down there. And I think we see our first player looted box. Guessing they probably went to radio after this, or to research, since we didn't see them otherwise. Let's go check that out next, though. Oh, and they have a JPC2 on, probably, or better. I always assume if you open an armor crate, or you see an open armor crate, and the armor was untouched, that means that that person is more kitted than that armor. Because there's no other reason to leave it, right? I guess they could have a black vest as well. But most likely they're on a JPC2. I think that's a lot of people are running right now. Alright, let's see if we find someone here. Hey, that was cool. That kind of like is exactly what I said might happen. I love being right. That was so scary, man. That really got the adrenaline pumping. When he didn't die instantly, I was like starting to shake. Because I've had some bad luck. Not bad luck, but I think I've just had some bad raids. They weren't even bad raids. Like, I'm still having a lot of fun learning this new map and everything. Alright. Whoa, what? Didn't even see that, guys. Okay, let's go. Guess there's a purple spawn up there, maybe? Okay, alright. Maybe our luck is turning around. This feels good. I like this. Let's get out of here. How's our stamina doing? The one thing I'm missing is with the trees. I don't miss the trees as much as I thought I would. I was pretty sad and nervous about how I would be able to play without them. But I don't miss them as much. Yeah, I just said that. Cool, cool whip. I literally just don't miss them as much as I thought I would. I think it's because this map is so big and there's so much like verticality that you can still get people to lose sight of you and stuff. The only thing I do kind of miss from the trees is they allowed you to like loot basically in the middle of the open, which is not something I feel safe doing now. Maybe we should just... Alright, here's our finished product right now. We're going to leave our old gun, and we're going to leave that vest. But yeah, basically what I do now when I need to loot is I run to a faraway corner of the map. Like, that opened a second ago, dude. I don't know if that was open before when we were crossing the road. That's a scary thought, huh? Let's keep running. But yeah, I'll go over here. Hide behind a rock down here, and this is where I'll do my looting. Rocks are the new trees now. Okay, we're still stuck in here with everybody else. Can't leave yet. I think we're gonna go this way. I don't know, actually. Let's stay here for a little longer. I feel like raids are gonna open up pretty soon. And this being our first purple card. Where is purple now? Is purple still in prison? We could go try to run it. Interesting. Do we want to go run it? I don't think so. I feel like, from my experience so far, let's go to some better rocks where people won't be able to see us at all. So from my experience so far, which is very, very limited, I think the most dangerous parts of the map are Research Prison, which are right over here. Which means if we want to go to docks, we have to get past all the people that are in those areas and probably also coming to docks. So I've currently labeled Research Prison the most dangerous parts on this map, and therefore docks exfil is the most dangerous exfil on this map. I don't even know if we have it. So I don't know if it's even worth going there because it's pretty close. We probably don't have that exfil. Another thing we could do is just like wait it out. We could go hide up here by lighthouse and try to just wait this out and then run the vault, which I kind of like that idea. I do kind of like that idea. Seems risky, but it also seems like it could really pay off. Let's try it. Let's wait a bit, let the raid cool off, let exfils open, and then I think we'll try to make our way towards prison, which I think is where the vault is. Probably there. Alright, let's go. That was the longest wait of my life for these exfils to open. So I don't think you'll see this. I think it's edited, or I think the streamer cam takes it out. But I finally caved, guys, while I was sitting there for forever. Finally caved. And I turned on the compass. But at least now also I have the names of the exfils. Oh, that's why it's so foggy. Which I feel like is important. Now that also gives me, like, before I was just kind of running towards them blindly with the compass on my watch. But now I actually know what they're called. So that's kind of exciting. We got garage. That one's gonna not be the one. Power, shipping, pier, and it does look like we have docks. So my plan here is to try and get to prison, and then try and get back to docks with a successful purple run. Hopefully. Honestly, it might be a good idea to take that bag with me. And give ourselves a little extra packing room. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, there was a lot that went down here. Never mind. We got our pick of bags. Okay, so this guy killed like a good chunk of the lobby, which means hopefully he's satisfied with his loot and he's leaving. We're already left, right? Because I'm completely content not running into another player at this point. I'm sure no one's creeping up behind us too. I'm getting paranoid. Is that another player kill? Kind of looks like a rolled up backpack there. Ooh, that was our biggest lag spike yet. Actually, this map has been very stable for us. And that looks like it's at us. I'm impressed. Like, I have not, I mean, I guess who's even shooting me? Oh my gosh. Billboard guy. I have not really had many issues with it. I know I'm playing on Steam VR, so that definitely helps, but it's been pretty stable. I'm impressed. I would say actually that of the past few wipes as well, I feel like this one has been one of the smoother ones. Thinking about like last wipe, right? Where no, it goes here. I think last wipe was the one where everyone was dying to bots all the time. Because the bots were just like over-tuned to Giga Chads, sniping everyone with like full auto as soon as you peeked your head out anywhere, which I actually found pretty fun. I had a good time. I knew going in it was going to be like that. I had been warned, so I was like kind of prepared for it, and I thought it was like kind of fun, just how scary the bots had become. All right, we got one in the tower. Ooh. Oh, okay. I was like, where is this other guy shooting us? I got kind of scared because I heard the bullets, and I thought there was only one guard, so I thought it must be a player. Alright, let's keep going. I guess this is probably the edge of the map. Alright, that was scary. I thought there was a bug in my headphones. It has happened before, so I'm like super paranoid. I think it was just my hair moving against my ear, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm dead in real life. Okay, sorry for any trigger scaring people there with that experience. It didn't happen when I was wearing the headphones. That was okay. Anyway, gotta stop leaving stuff on the ground. So I'm gonna stick to here on the edge. I feel like this is the edge of the map. And I feel like that is the place I want to be. Let's see, we got shoreline. We're making it pretty close to shoreline now, huh? Maybe we actually, no, maybe there's actually an exfil close to prison that we don't know about. We know about it now because we're using the compass. Also, these birds, man, I don't know. They freak me out. Every time I hear the birds, I know it makes no sense, but as soon as I hear the birds, I think it's like I'm being hunted and they're doing like wildlife calls to communicate. Like it's just some super advanced chads. They have bird calls to communicate, and now like they're around me, but they're not making any actual noise. They're just communicating through bird calls and hunting me down. I know it's just birds, but it really, really scares me. Okay, we are still out of energy, but I don't really feel like resting out in the open, so we're gonna go into this little tiny hut, and then we'll catch our breath there. Also, this will let us do some scouting, which will be nice. I like it here in the hut. Just realized when I'm doing some scouting, I should probably hold my gun, right? I'm just like sticking my head out the window like, hey, anyone here? 22 minutes. When do exfils open? Maybe it's only 15 minutes. There's no way we waited from 60 to 40 and then it took us 2 minutes to get here. Oh, that's a nice find too, actually. Oh, okay, perfect. We can see the guard at the main gate, which makes me very happy. And I believe that's the purple vault. So we're gonna head there next. Let's go. I'm still working on that Mario impression. I'm hoping that they hire me next for the next voice of Mario. That'll be my new career path. Not very good yet, that's why I practiced during these videos. Okay. I don't know how to get here safely. Everybody's shooting me. Like, I saw one landmine sign there, which I think is okay as long as we don't get in the radius of it. But I don't have a big interest in going over there at all, even if there's just one. I gotta learn where the landmines are, but until then, I'm just going to avoid them completely. Ooh, that's an SKS, that's scary. Nice, less scared now. Okay, so those SKSs, man, they'll mess you up. Ah, I thought this was a new item. I don't want to mess around with SKSs. Alright, let's go. Our first purple vault. It's pretty exciting, actually. I didn't know when we would get one. I didn't think it would be this soon, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see what we get. Okay. Alright, let's just open it all up. I wonder if it's like different now. Freaking JPC2s. Oh, we got a refund. Triple nods. Tier 6. Oh. Let's get that on right now. Alright. I would say this is a pretty good vault. Silencer as well. Because this is early wipe. Nope, wrong one. I'm giving this a 10. This is a 10 vault right now because being early wipe, this stuff is pretty awesome. And I'm just excited to even get to open a vault. So let's get to packing. And then I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, I almost forgot to bring the purple card. Okay, cool. We're all done. Here is our final haul right now. I'm actually going to adjust the rating down to a 9.3. Not really like, not because, you know, I don't think this vault did anything wrong. But I feel like being 10, now that I've had some time to calm down, I feel like a 10 was just... That was too much. It's not a bad vault, but you know, we gotta save a 10 for a really good vault. And I don't think we can call that a really, really good vault without finding like a GPU or something in it. Shoreline looks pretty close at 181, so let's go there. So, We're gonna give it a 9.3. That's still a good vault. That is a vault we'll be happy with. I'll take 9.3s all day. I haven't heard any shooting, so I'm kind of relaxed right now. I have a feeling that this shoreline exfil is going to be very exposed. I mean, just by the name of it, right? It sounds like a very exposed exfil, but I think we'll be alright. I don't think there's anyone else here anymore. Plus that one guy like killed everybody, it seems, or a bunch of people died and that one guy survived. Okay, that looks good. That looks like what we need. Don't see any. We are getting some very scary lag spikes right now when I just want to exfil with this loot. But I don't see any speckles peeking over the hill that are going to kill me. So that's really good. We're just going to get out of here. Are we actually going to do it? Are we going to survive 2 raids in a row? I shouldn't have said that, but I think we will. Awesome, we did survive 2 raids in a row. So sorry to Johnny for stealing that purple from him. But it is interesting because it's like, you never know. You're just 1 kill away from having like a fantastic, great raid. You just need that 1 kill. And we got it, so that's exciting. Ooh, we might actually use those right now. So let me get kitted up again, and I'll see you guys in the next raid. Oh, okay. We got another lighthouse spawn this time. Just like the last raid, but this one is also... Oh, man. This one's also very close. I didn't mean to take this silencer in with me. It's a bummer if we die. So we're gonna get up here quick and see if maybe there's someone else with us here. I don't see anyone. Just listening. I have a feeling that the spawns aren't super close now like they used to be. Oh, is that like a permanent fishing rod spawn? One there last time too. So we might be okay. We might be the only people here. But thought I heard something again. Alright, let's wait here a second. So I did take in the tier 6. Is that an exfil maybe? Because I've realized, like, if I try to wear the tier 6, I'll probably stay alive. But I'm going to be spending the entire raid just like standing in a corner waiting for my energy to come back. This map is way too big for a tier 6. Especially right now when I don't have 35 energy drinks on me. Which honestly I don't think is that healthy. I don't think I should be drinking that many energy drinks anyway. Seems like it's pretty quiet. I don't think we have another player here. I'm gonna start looting. And I also figured, you know, we should save that tier 6 for a little bit. It is nice to use it right away because it kind of like, if you can run a vault early and get some good loot. I think we left some stuff behind, huh? Let's just not worry about it. You can run a vault early, get some good loot. Where's... Oh, it's right here. Thought our gun disappeared. Then you can really kind of snowball early wipe because no one has good guns, no one has good ammo, no one has good armor. So as long as you don't get unlucky, which you will eventually get unlucky, but as long as you don't get unlucky in the beginning, you know, you'll get to use that vest for a fairly long time. And then you can snowball it to get even more loot. Then you're just having a good time. Then wipe becomes easy. But I don't feel like using it just yet. Like I said, it's gonna be too slow. I don't want to use it yet. When I get better at this map and more confident like finding players and stuff, so I'm not wasting as much time just running around in the nothingness. Huh. That was a surprise. Oh, I guess he was pretty surprised too. Okay, as I was saying, when I get more comfortable with... Is that a Ragnar? It is, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. But as I get more comfortable with this map and where players are and stuff, and it doesn't take me as long to find them because I can, like, you know, run towards hot spots and stuff, then I'll bring in Captain Leo, level 10. Then I'll bring in the tier 6. Wait. Our Ragnar gone? We left it right here, right? Dude. What? Okay. Let's try. Maybe it's in the ground. I don't think it's in the ground. Well, this is a huge bummer, isn't it? I wonder if it bounced. I'll have to watch the video. Maybe in the video you can see it just immediately disappear. The other thing that could have happened is when I put it on the ground, it like bounced around and left. And it's like still around here, but somewhere else. Alright, well. That's a bummer. But that's alright. We're not super interested in a Ragnar anyway. An empty one at least. Because I don't actually wear them. They're more just like a status symbol, right? Ragnar's arm. I would never wear one. They make you too big of a target. You put this big thing on your back saying like, hey, look at me, just come kill me now. So, I'm not... If we're going to lose some gear... Let's see. We got plenty of energy. Definitely hear someone up here, so I'm going to go check that out. But if we're going to lose some gear, losing a Ragnar is probably the least of my concerns. In terms of, like, good gear that we don't want to lose. Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll find this guy and surprise him again. Hopefully. Probably still in there. Felt like this rock worked really well in the previous raid. Let's give it a bit. Honestly, he could be dead. Yeah, so there's a bot on the roof still. So I'm curious if this guy's dead or not. I think I'm ready to go in just yet. Let's see, because there's a lot of space for him to be in. I want to give him like a minute, basically, and see if I end up hearing him shoot that bot at top of the building. Top bot is still alive. We are not doing... Hold on. There's someone near me. What the heck was that? Why was he so... Ooh. Okay. Man, we got a lucky shot on that for sure. Okay. He was like glitching out here on the hill. I think that made our headshot a little easier. I'm surprised we got that though. Oh, dude, we got our first AK Alpha. Sick, man. Okay. I need to go somewhere else though. I've got a bit of a problem right now. I can't believe we got that. We won that fight. And my problem is the fact that I need my charger. I am about to crash out, as you kids say, right? I'm about to crash out and lose all my battery. So, let's find a cool little spot to hide in. And let's see if we can go get the battery. Hopefully this AK Alpha doesn't disappear. Ah, no, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, I think we're still fine. The battery's orange, which makes me anxious, but it's like it's a strong orange, like a very solid orange, like a 40%. Ah! Wait, we're kitted now, right? We can't be scared of these guys. I'm still a little scared of those guys. So I think we should have enough battery to maybe make it to exfil. I don't know when exfils are going to open, but hopefully it's soon. Because I'm good. I'm ready to leave. We got our hands full. I'm pretty sure the guy up at radio died, but I don't care. Because I've got a tier 5 vest right now. I'm happy. Because we got... Oh, he's hiding a card as well. An orange. Okay, let's go run that. Tricky, man. Tricky. You guys know my opinions on card hiding. I think I think it's whack. I think it's weak. Just lose your cards and let the other person have some fun with it. But I understand the sentiment behind it too, because it really sucks to lose a card, so you kind of hope that the person that killed you doesn't get to use it. Anyway, let's keep going. I think we're going to try to get to orange exfil now. Let's check on the battery. Alright, that's not so bad. And it's like 18%, sorry. 18%, but I have a extended mag battery. I have the extended battery mag on, so 18% is technically like 40% of my pure headset power. Yeah, I think radio guy died. I should go check it out, because maybe there's like some good loot in there that he didn't get to because of the death. But we're not going to do that. I just want to get out of this raid with this stuff. I'm happy. Let's go. I will say I think this map is growing on me. You know, at first I was really sad missing Old Island. Still am a little bit, but I think this is overall an improvement. As long as I would like to see some more loot boxes. You know, it kind of stinks when you go into this is such a dangerous approach, a point of interest, and you're like the second one there, and it's all empty already. Yeah, I saw someone. Unless they fight me in the windows, I don't think I have a great shot here. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I didn't have a good shot there. Let's keep moving. Maybe we won't go run orange. I don't know what that sounds like an M4. And that sounds like I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, this guy had energy. Nice. We might actually use that. That's a little too hot for me. There's too many people there. We're going to get to a safer spot, which hopefully is this way. I think there's going to be an exfil this way. Actually, this isn't a bad plan either. Let's go up to these hills. I don't know when exfils are going to open. It feels like they should be open now, but they're not. It should be any minute. But I think what I'm going to do is go hide up in these hills, and then I can go get my charger, and then I won't have the pressure of needing to get out of the raid as quickly as possible. Yeah, I really don't. So I'm thinking about it though, and I don't really want to go get my charger. I'm just afraid that if I tab out, go upstairs, grab it, my headset goes to sleep, I'm afraid it won't wake up again. Like, I'm going to lose out on all this loot. So I think I'm going to try to just push through. Also, I don't know if I heard it correctly, because there was a lot of overlapping gunfire. I swore I heard, like, a kitted AK Alpha, though it was more likely if I did hear that, it was probably a VSS. But it sounded like a Silence Alpha, which I feel like have basically the same... That's at us. They have like basically the same sound. Oh, while we're here, let's check one more time for that Ragnar. And it's still gone. Okay. This looks like a pretty nice rock. I feel like I'll be safe behind this rock. So I'm gonna get to this one. Ow, what the heck? There's absolutely no way this guy is hitting me. Alright, I don't even think we have docks. We do have orange, obviously, but I don't think we can go there. We have pier. The heck is pier? Fortunately, it's not here. Whatever this one is. I think this is an exfil, but this is not our exfil. Oh, it's looted. I bet this was looted by that guy that we killed and we're wearing all his clothes now. It kind of seems to match up with where he came from. I was surprised, honestly. I heard the footsteps, but I was pretty surprised to run into not one but two people in this area. Are we out of energy? Alright, we'll just keep going. We should be good now. Ah, we didn't even get hit that badly. I feel like when you get hit by the bots, it feels like it hurts a lot, like the vibrations, but it usually ends up not being that bad when you're in a tier 5 vest. I think we can go up this hill. Power is pretty close as well. Okay. This looks walkable, so let's try going up here. Okay. Getting a little paranoid, guys. Running up this hill, I thought I heard footsteps, but I think it was just mine echoing. Up here. Power. Oh, okay. I know what pier is now. Been here enough times. Alright, so pier must just be off of this village center. Nice. It's pretty close. We're not going to risk it. I'm not taking that drop. And we do have food, but I don't think we need to take a break to eat. We're just going to keep running. Alright, I lied. We took a break. I can't stand the stomach gurgling. It drives me crazy. So I figured it was a good time to take a break, get our energy back up a little bit, and then continue on, and that's what we were doing. Alright, perfect. Take care of those guys. Nope, not here. I'm not going to worry. There should be two more, I think. I'm learning. Yeah, there's two more, but we're not going to worry about them. They're so far away. They're not even going to hit me at all. Man, these expos are so open. It's fun. It's scary, but it's fun. Alright, guys. Well, that was pretty sweet. We got our first AK Alpha. We got our first purple, actually, as well in this session. So I think the only thing we're really missing is to get our first GPU. But that will come. So that's going to be it. I'm going to sign off here. Look how neat this is. That's not going to stay like that for a long time, for very long. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you all for watching, as always, and I hope to see you in the next video.